morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Anne. If you don't know the person you're sitting next to, introduce yourself. So as always, I want you to take really good care of yourself today. Feel free to down level, back off as needed, while also keeping in mind that we're trying to move as one body. I also wanted to have one person introduce themselves.
I'm Corey. I'm just observing class in 300 hours.
Hi, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
So one of the things I've been thinking a lot about is the experience of struggle and how we relate to it. And really, I think all of us are hardwired to turn away from struggle, right? We're all really hardwired to avoid pain and to seek pleasure. Contemplative practice, on the other hand, really tells us that it's important to learn how to turn towards struggle, that there can be great learning in that can really help wake us up. The Buddhist teacher, Trudy Goodman, she says, bad karma is good dharma. So bad karma is good dharma. And I think what she's telling us is that the experience of struggle, the experience of pain, if we can learn how to turn towards it, what we'll find is that it starts to soften, diminish, and even release on its own. If, however, we continue to struggle against struggle, we only create more struggle, not relief. So because it's so counterintuitive, though, to turn towards what's hard, we have to really practice. So let's practice. Come to sitting tall. Press your sits bones into the earth and find a nice long spine. Totally fine to sit on a block here if you like. Before we can turn towards what feels most difficult, we first have to get really grounded, right? We can't just open to what's hard if we're not grounded. Yoga tells us to drop into the body, and that's where we're going to find our stability. So really feel those sits bones pressing into the earth. Find a nice long spine from the base of the spine through the crown of the head. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. You draw your attention inwards. And then we create a safe harbor, right, that can hold whatever's here. So bring your right hand to the left shoulder and the left hand to the right side body, creating your own containment here. Feeling the hand on the shoulder on the hand, opposite hand on the side body on the hand. And then as you draw your attention inwards, you just allow yourself to recognize what's here right now at the level of sensation. So you just notice areas of openness or bracing, expansion or contraction. Sense what's here. Sense what's arising in the body. Take stock of the state of your nervous system, right? It's continually fluctuating to meet the needs of the moment. So are you feeling hyper aroused, fidgety, agitated, anxious? Are you feeling hypo aroused, exhausted, shut down, disconnected? Or are you in the window of tolerance, present, connected to yourself in this moment? This practice helps make our nervous system more flexible, helps us find our way back into this place of calm. Not by avoiding anything, but by working with everything. Open your arms out to the side, cross the opposite arm on top, left hand to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side body. You come home to yourself again here. And then you allow yourself to notice what emotion is here, what feeling state is here. We practice not rejecting or running away from anything. Let's just try to recognize and allow and investigate what's here. To help ourselves stay with what's here, we can give ourselves a little cue, right? If something painful arises, you just say, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Anxiety, pain, sadness. It's okay to feel this. And if it's really hard to stay with what's here, we remind ourselves that drawing attention to the physical sensations of the breath can help further calm the body-mind. You can keep your hands where they are. You can release your hands down to your lap. Before we rush to change the breath, meet the breath as it is. Take stock of it. Is it high in the chest or low in the belly? Is it fast or slow? Shallow or deep? Just notice. We know if we can lengthen, deepen, slow the breath down, it helps to calm the body-mind. If we're feeling especially unsettled, sometimes we need to add movement to the breath to help calm us. So let's do that. We'll do our swivel head breath. As you inhale, turn your gaze over the right shoulder. As you exhale, slowly turn the gaze to the left. Inhaling right. Exhale left. Really feeling the gliding of the head here. One more time. Inhale right. Exhaling left. Bring your chin back to center. Tilt your chin to the sky, shoulder blades together and down. And center. Drop the chin to the chest, sense that earth beneath you. And center. Get a little heavier through the sits bones. And then bring both hands flat across the heart. Feel the full weight of your hands on your chest. Feel your heart beating on your hands. Reminding yourself you can bring yourself the care you need with movement, breath, touch. Let's resonate with this moment of experience. 3 humming bee breaths. Inhale. Hum. Two more at your own time. One final one. Release your hands down to the knees. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Feel the full weight of the thumbs on the forehead, nose, lips, and heart center. Exhale, fold forward towards the floor. Reach your arms out in front of you. Soften the forehead down as you press your palms into the earth. Really commit to staying with your experience as it arises rather than struggling against struggle. When you're ready, roll over your knees and come into your tabletop. So you'll be on your hands and your knees here. Spread your fingers wide. Reach out to your thumb and the forefinger, and then find some organic movement. Really feel into what's here now. You can tuck your toes for more stability. So not just moving right out of habit, but really dropping in. Really being curious about how the body feels today, knowing it's continually shifting, changing. We have to really pay attention so we can take care of what's actually here now. Return to your tabletop. As you inhale, draw the lower ribs into the body, back of the heart to the sky. As you exhale, reach the heart forward and the tail back broad across the chest. Inhale, draw in deeply. Exhale, roll the heart forward. One more. Exhaling, meeting what's in front of you. Find a neutral spine. Walk your knees behind your hips. Tuck your toes. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Press the earth away from you here. You're welcome to bend both knees if you like. You can walk it out, bending one knee and then the other. Keep spinning the biceps towards the ears, the triceps towards the earth. As you inhale, lift your head and gaze towards the top of your mat. As you exhale, completely release the head. Two more. Inhale, lifting the head. Exhaling, softening. One more. And release. Let's come on to the balls of our feet. Puff and round forward, high plank. Gaze beyond the edge of your mat. If you would like more support, you're welcome to drop to the knees. We lower halfway and pause. Feel what's here to be felt. And then you let it pass on through and release. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise in cobra. Exhale, release. Let's press back to our child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, forehead to the floor. As you inhale, feel your ribs draw apart. As you exhale, feel the ribs draw together. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Just this inhale, just this exhale. Step your big toes together. Reach your right leg to the sky. Draw your knee into your nose. Step on through. Low lunge, heart forward, gaze forward. Draw that right hip crease to the back wall. Soften the jaw, the brow, the mouth. Let's drop the back knee and pull back to modified half splits. You can bring your hands on blocks here if you like. If you feel tight, you're welcome to bend the knee. Try to flex the toes towards the face, even if the knee is bent. Let's press forward, low lunge. Spin to the left, parallel your feet to the narrow edges of the mat, cross your planting your hands on the earth here, hugging the elbows towards the midline, heel of the hand aligns with the heels of the feet. Inhale up, half lift. Turn the legs out from the hips. Skandasana, walk your hands to the right, bend the right knee. Walk your hands to the left, bend the left knee. It'll be easier if the legs are turned out. And again, surf to the right. And the left, you're deciding how deep to go here, right? Spin to the back of your mat, low lunge, left leg forward. And then left leg back, downward facing dog. When you inhale, know that you're inhaling. When you exhale, know that you're exhaling. Come onto the balls of your feet, puff and round forward, high plank. If you want more support, drop to the knees. Lower halfway and pause. Elbows hug the side bodies, hips in line with the shoulders. It's okay if it's hard, right? Nothing lasts forever, so feel it as it is. And let it pass them through and release. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise together. Exhale, release. Let's press back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, forehead to the floor. We bring the mind home to the body. That's where we find a deeper knowing. Press up and back, downward facing dog. When you inhale, know that you're inhaling. And when you exhale, know that you're exhaling. Step your big toes together. Reach your left leg to the sky. Draw the knee into the nose. Step on through, low lunge. Heart forward, gaze forward. Draw that left hip crease to the back wall. Back of the neck is long. Drop the back knee. Pull back. Modified half splits. And again, you can bring your hands on blocks. You can bend that front knee. Try to flex the foot towards you here. You're drawing that left hip crease towards the back wall. Press forward, low lunge. Spin to the right. Parallel your feet for Kasarita. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Heel of the hand aligns with the heels of the feet. You're hugging the elbows towards the midline. Inhaling up to the half lift. Turn your legs out from the hips. Walk your hands to the left. Bend the left knee. Walk your hands to the right. Bend the right knee. Surf side to side. One more time each side. And then we spin to the top of our mat. Low lunge. Planting the hands. Right leg goes back. Downward facing dog. Stretching the thread of your breath even longer here. And then let's take a slow walk towards the top of our mat. We meet in a modified standing forward fold. Feet are hip width apart or even wider. You're welcome to bend your knees here. You can always rest your hands on blocks if you like. Notice if you're holding tension in through the head or the neck. Gently nod the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Maybe you sway side to side here. And then when you're ready, you slowly roll up to standing, one vertebra at a time. And then toe heel your feet together here for mountain. Big toes together, ankles slightly apart. Spin your palms forward. Feel the strength of your legs. Inhale to the sky. Feel the air as you move through it. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Feel the thumbs on the forehead, nose, lips, heart center. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees. How slowly can you send that left leg back? Low lunge. Gaze forward. Reach your arms overhead, crescent lunge. Draw the belly up and in, descend the tail, hug the inner thighs towards the midline. Our release is warrior two. Ground through the back heel. Arms reach equally away from the center of the body here. Reach as much through the back arm as through the front. Flip your palms to the sky, soften the elbows. Make your hands into fists. We so automatically close ourselves off, right, to what feels painful. But if we can't open to what's here, we can't take care of what's here. So we coax ourselves to open the hands. Hold whatever's here with softness. Reach forward, up and back, reverse warrior. Gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Keep reaching to the back wall, two straight legs. Reverse triangle. And then slowly sway your way into triangle. Two straight legs. And then anchoring down, planting that right hand on a shin, a block, or the earth. You're externally rotating the front leg, internally rotating the back leg. So that left arm is reaching to the sky here.
palm faces forward. Reach that top arm overhead, and then pull yourself all the way up to warrior two. Parallel the front foot fingertips to the sky for star. Palms meet overhead, trace the midline to the heart center. Turn the legs out from the hips for horse. Draw the belly up and in, descend to the tail. Let's bring the hands flat across the heart. Close the eyes. So we draw our attention inwards and we practice recognizing what's here. We recognize what's here and then we remind ourselves right now, it's like this. Release your hands down to the thighs, 3 shoulder shrugs with the pulse. Inhale up, exhale and down. 2 more. And down. 1 more. And down. Let's parallel the feet. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open your heart to the sky. Let's bow forward with a flat back. Drawing your clasped hands forward if you like. Make sure you're not dumping your weight into the heels. Shift your weight towards the balls of the feet. And then release your hands underneath your shoulders for Prasarita, hugging the elbows towards the midline, drawing the chin towards the chest. And then we inhale up, half lift. Turn your legs out from the hips. Skandasana, walk your hands to the right, bend the right knee. Again, you decide how deeply you want to go here. And then walk your hands to the left, bend the left knee. Surf side to side. 1 more time each side. And then we spin to the back of our mat. Low lunge, left leg forward. And then toe heel your left foot to the left side of the mat. Modified runner's lunge. Let's drop the back knee. You can rest your hands on blocks if you like. Both hands are inside the front foot. That foot's turned out at a 45-degree angle. Ankle slightly forward of the knee. You're welcome to stay right here if you'd like to go deeper. Roll onto the knife edge of the foot and press your thigh away from you as you spin the heart and the gaze towards the sky. And release. Toe heel your left foot back to the midline. Plant your hands. Left leg goes back. Downward facing dog. Really feel your inhale. Really finish your exhale. Curl forward, high plank. Lower to the earth in the way that you like. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, release. You have a choice here. You can press back to child's pose. You can bend your knees, half plank, or tuck your toes, full plank, your choice. And then you see how slowly we can press back to downward facing dog, not slamming it back. Feel the full weight of your head as it releases. Just this inhale, just this exhale. Gaze forward, top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of your mountain. Exhale, 2 straight arms down to our sides. Inhaling and reaching. Feel the air as you move through it. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Fully in your body to be fully in your life. Deep forward fold. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees, send the right leg back. Low lunge. Gaze forward. Reach your arms overhead. Crescent lunge. Draw the belly up and in. Descend the tail. We want to show up fully, but not rigidly. What can you soften? Ground through the back heel, warrior two. Arms reach equally away from the center of the body, stacking the head over the heart over the hips. Flip your palms to the sky, soften the elbows, make your hands into fists. Sometimes we refuse to open to what's here, right? Because that makes us scared or we're afraid it's gonna hurt. But if we can't open to what's here, we're just gonna stay stagnant. So let's coax ourselves to open the fist, opening to what's here, holding what's here. Reach forward, up and back, reverse warrior, gaze to the top hand or the back foot, front knee is deeply bent here. Keep reaching to the back wall, two straight legs, reverse triangle. And then let's sway our way into triangle. Reaching long into the horizon and then anchoring down, planting the left hand on a block, your shin or the earth. Draw that left hip crease to the back wall. Reach your top arm overhead. And then pull yourself all the way up to warrior two. Parallel the front foot, fingertips to the sky for star. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline to the heart center. Turn the legs out from the hips for horse. Draw the belly up and in. Descend the tail. Let's bring the hands flat across the heart. Close the eyes. Draw your attention inwards. So we practice just gently holding what's here, right? Letting whatever is here arise. And then we put space and time around what's here. And we remind ourselves that a shortcut to acceptance is to tell ourselves it's okay. It's okay to feel this. Let's release our hands down to the thighs. Let's twist. Drop the right shoulder forward, press the right thigh back. And center. Drop the left shoulder forward, press the left thigh back. And center. One more twist each side. And then let's parallel our feet. Clasp your hands behind the back. Open the heart to the sky. Bowing forward so the feet are parallel to the narrow edges of the mat. Maybe you draw clasp hands forward, but you don't have to. Notice where the weight is. Shift the weight towards the balls of the feet. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Hug the elbows towards the midline. Draw the chin in towards the chest. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, turn the legs out from the hips. Skandasana, walk your hands to the left, bend the left knee. And then you surf to the right. If you'd like to add an arm variation, you can, but you don't have to. And then we spin to the front of our mat. Low lunge, right leg forward, toe heel your right foot to the right side of the mat. Let's drop the back knee. That front foot's turned out at a 45-degree angle. You can always rest your hands on the block if you like. If you'd like to go deeper, you can roll onto the knife edge of the foot and then press the thigh away from you, opening the heart and the gaze towards the sky. And release. Toe heel your right foot back to the midline. Plant the hands. Right leg goes back, downward facing dog. Let your breath ground you. Your breath can ground you. Take your connecting vinyasa. That's high plank, lower down, one cobra, leaning back and downward facing dog. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Gaze forward, top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of your mountain. Exhale, 2 straight arms down to your sides. Inhale to the sky. Palms in. Trace the midline. Can you feel the points of contact? Deep forward fold. Dive in completely. Rolling up to standing. 1 vertebra at a time. The top of your mountain. Shrug your shoulders forward, up, around, and down. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, Utkatasana, weighted through the heels, toes like gaze forward. Maybe you bring your hands in front of the heart and then sink 2 inches deeper. We have to keep reminding ourselves that practice is about sinking deep into the fires of our experience, right? It's not about blissing out underneath a mango tree. That's not real. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline. Deep forward fold. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees. Send the right leg back, low lunge. Gazing forward. Reach your arms overhead. So I think I cued a little bit off. My left leg is back and my right leg is forward. So let's all switch that up. Instead of meeting crescent lunge with the right leg forward. Fully arriving. And then we open to our warrior 2. Ground through the back heel. Arms reach equally away from the center of the body. Flip the palms to the sky. Soften the elbows. Open receptive. Let's breathe together 3 times oddly. Inhale, bridge the nose. Exhale, deepen the belly. 2 more. 1 more. Reach forward, up and back. Reverse warrior gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Keep reaching to the back wall. 2 straight legs. And then we glide our way into triangle. Planting that right hand on something here. Draw that right hip crease to the back wall. That left palm shines forward towards the windows in front of us. There you go. Reach your top arm overhead. Don't decide what you can or can't tolerate ahead of time. Draw the bottom arm up to frame the face, and then we just get curious. How can we support ourselves here? Breathe. Don't hold the breath. Remind yourself nothing lasts forever. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, warrior 2. Let's pulse here. As you inhale, lengthen the front leg, hands meet in front of the heart. Exhale, expand. Continue to pulse. You can take whatever arm variation is calling to you. So we use movement and breath not to outrun our experience, right? But to harmonize with it. That's what we're aiming for. Moving with what's actually here. We meet in our warrior 2. Parallel the front foot, fingertips to the sky for a star. Clasp your hands behind the back. Open the heart to the sky. Bowing forward with a flat back. You know the drill. If you want to draw the clasped hands forward, you can. Prasarita, we plant our hands underneath the shoulders, hug the elbows towards the midline, shift the weight towards the ball of the foot, and then inhale up, half lift. Turn the legs out from the hips, Skandasana. Walk your hands to the right, bend the right knee. Walk your hands to the left, bend the left knee. Surf side to side 1 more time, taking whatever arm variation feels good to you. We're gonna meet at the back of our mat, left leg forward, low lunge. Toe heel your left foot to the left side of the mat.
modified runner's lunge. Drop the back knee. You can bring your hands on blocks if you like. If you would like to experiment with going a little deeper, tuck your left shoulder underneath the left thigh. If you would like to go deeper still, you can clasp or you can wrap that left arm behind the low back for a half bind. If you prefer a full bind, you can try to catch hold of the opposite wrist. It doesn't really matter what variation you're taking. What matters is you're fully present with whatever you're choosing. And release. Toe heel that left foot back to the midline. Plant the hands, left leg goes back. Downward facing dog. Let your breath soothe you. Your breath can soothe you. Take your connecting vinyasa. And if what you most need in this moment is to rest, then you rest. Let your practice be a practice of call and response, attuning and responding. We meet back in our downward facing dog. Just this inhale, just this exhale. Gaze forward, top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of your mountain. Exhale, 2 straight arms down to your sides. Inhale and reach. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Rolling up to standing 1 vertebra at a time. At the top of your mountain, shrug your shoulders forward, up, around, and down. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, Utkatasana, weight into the heels, toes light, gaze forward. Maybe bring your hands in front of the heart and sink 2 inches deeper. We have to keep reminding ourselves that struggling against struggle doesn't bring relief, right? What we're aiming for is to make struggle an equal part of our experience. That's how we take care of what's here. That's how we wake up. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees. Reach that right leg back, low lunge. Gazing forward. Crescent lunge, reach the arms overhead. So we practice showing up and not shutting down. Fully here. Ground through the back heel, warrior 2. Arms reach equally away from the center of the body. Let's flip the palms to the sky, soften the elbows. Let's breathe together 3 times. Inhale, bridge at the nose. Exhale, deep in the belly. Breathe in and out. 1 more. Reach forward, up and back, reverse warrior gaze to the top hand or the back foot. That front knee is deeply bent. And then reverse triangle, 2 straight legs, reaching to the back wall. And then we slowly sway our way into triangle. Planting that left hand on something, a shin, a block, or the earth, drawing the left hip crease to the back wall. That right palm shines forward towards the windows. You're welcome to stay here, or you can reach the top arm overhead. Draw the bottom arm up to frame the face. And then you just notice, how do you meet challenge? In body and in mind. Keep breathing. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, warrior 2. And let's pulse. Inhale, lengthen the front leg, hands meet in front of the heart. Exhale, expand.
Continue to pulse, taking whatever arm variation is calling to you. Right, finding a way to move with the currents, whatever they may be. We'll take one more pulsation, and we meet in our warrior two. Parallel the front foot fingertips to the sky for star. Clasp the hands behind the back. Open the heart to the sky. Bow forward. Here we are again. Notice where the weight is. Release your hands underneath your shoulders. Hug the elbows towards the midline. Shin towards the chest. Inhale up, half left. Exhale, turn the legs out from the hips. You know the drill. Skandasana. Walk your hands to the left, bend the left knee. And then we surf to the right. Surf side to side. One more time. We'll be meeting at the top of our mat in a low lunge. Right leg forward. Toe heel your right foot to the right side of the mat. Let's drop the back knee. You can always rest your hands on blocks. Both hands are inside that right leg. You're welcome to stay right here. If you would like to tuck the right shoulder underneath the right thigh, you can. If you would like to take a half bind, right arm behind the low back. Full bind, catch hold of the opposite wrist. Staying right with yourself, right? Whatever is unfolding, that's the practice. And release. Toe heel your right foot back to the midline. Plant your hands, right leg goes back. Downward facing dog. Just this inhale, just this exhale. Take your connecting vinyasa one final time. And we'll meet back in down dog when you're ready. And then let's go ahead and drop to the knees and find our way into our child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, forehead to the floor. Now you're welcome to stay right here. If you would like a gentle twist, you could thread your right arm underneath your left, right into the earth. To see if you can feel the movement of your ribs here as they expand and contract with the breath. And center. Thread your left arm underneath the right, left ear to the earth. Try not to let your mind wander elsewhere. Keep drawing it back to the sensations of breath, the inhale and the exhale. And center. Rolling up to sit on the heels. And then let's come towards the top of our mat, reaching our legs out in front of us. Make sure you're far enough forward on your mat that when you lower down, you'll still be on your mat. Reach your arms out in front of you. You can always bend the knees if this aggravates the low back to lower down with lengthened legs. Let's slowly make our way down to the earth. Right, moving slowly enough that we can really notice how we're meeting each moment, How do you meet what's pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral? Can you keep your breath flowing the whole time? Once you're on the earth, reach your arms overhead, stretch yourself long. Deeply flex the feet, draw the toes in towards the head. And then draw the knees into the chest, hold on to the shins. Draw the forehead in to meet the knees, feel every muscle engaged. As you exhale, release the head and the shoulders on the earth, reach that left leg long. Keep hugging the right knee in towards the chest. Find our reclining spiral, draw the knee across the body to the left. Walk the left shoulder blade out and turn to look right. If you would like a deeper variation here, you can bend the bottom leg, the left leg, catch hold of the foot with the right hand, and then press that right shoulder back to the earth. Just feeling this twist as it is, however it is. And release. Return to your back, reach that right leg long. And then draw the left knee in towards the chest. And then across the body to the right. Walk the right shoulder blade out and turn to look left. And if you wanted to deepen on this side, you bend the bottom leg, the right leg, catch hold with the left hand onto the foot, and then press that left shoulder back into the earth. Gaze down the nose to help calm the nervous system. Return to your back. Take whatever other postures you still need, and then when you're ready, find your way into your final relaxation pose. You could take a traditional Shavasana on your back, arms and legs extended. For more grounding, you can bring a hand to the heart or a hand to the belly. If you prefer to end in a seated meditation pose or child's pose or something else, feel free. This is our most challenging pose because now we just have the breath to help focus the mind. So we keep practicing right until the very end here, right? Not falling asleep, but awakening down, breath by breath, moment by moment. The Buddhist teacher Nico Haas reminds us to quit struggling against struggle. He says practice is not about getting rid of struggle, getting rid of difficulty, but about making use of every sorrow that comes our way to soften, to connect, to awaken. Bring some gentle movement back into your fingers and toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. Reach your arms overhead and stretch yourself long. Roll over onto your right side and draw your knees into your chest. As you move back out into the world, remind yourself that opening to and accepting the experience of struggle is what allows it to soften, diminish, and release. Make your way up to sitting. Bring your hands together in front of the heart, to the heart. In the mind, thumbs come to third eye center, joined by the breath, and out into the world through mindful action. Reach up, out, and down. Palms rejoin.